Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of SnowRunner. Today, we're still in Alaska, we're in a new area, and I've decided to take the Royal BM out with a nice shiny new paint job on it to take this absolutely enormous trailer pretty much, well, all the way across this map and all the way across the other map. This is going to be good fun. This has to go all the way down to Northport, the port at Northport, and it's just quite a big trailer, and this Royal BM is not set up specifically for doing much in the way of off-road. It should be easy enough. I'll stick some lights on because you know what YouTube's compression is like. Let's just drag it across the top of things. Or maybe not. Have to go very wide here. And this is where the lack of upgrades on the Royal really show. As soon as you have to go off-road at all. This is a truck where I will use low range when required to do so. It might help just now, but I just need that trailer wheels to come past those blocks there. There we are. This is going to be a challenge, as you can just see how heavy this is and how much the truck is going to slide around. The trailer is so long, it's taking huge cuts out of each corner. We're just sitting here spinning as we drag the trailer. That's the wrong button. As we drag the trailer. Huge trailer. But we'll see how we get on with it. It shouldn't be too difficult. Our biggest challenge is the fact that the Royal BM is not as overpowered as our Taiga, but I fancied a bit of a change. Taiga's been the truck I've used in the last few episodes, so I fancied something a little different. Let's maybe not slide about everywhere if we can help it. This is quite a slippy hill to climb. This is where chains on the tires would definitely come in handy, but we're nowhere near that. We are a long way off that, but completing this job should give us enough experience that we'll be able to put all-terrain tires on this Royal BM. Yep, that's a crash barrier. I don't think we can damage the trailer per se, but I don't actually know. Oh, what's stopping us here? We've bottomed out, I think. We have indeed bottomed out. No, I want to go. No. That's not going to help me at all. Right, our first proper challenge. We can't make it across the road there. So let's see what winch points we have here. Will that tree hold up? Nah, no chance, but we can try. That is not the right button. Let's try that again. But no, none of them are really helpful. That one might be. Let's actually try and do this the right way. No. We're struggling for winch points here. Let's go for that one. See if that helps at all. Don't think it is. Yeah, that's not moving that trailer at all. Let's try that one. Is that, are we moving at all? I don't think we are. This could be a bit of a problem. We're going to end up using up all of our fuel. Worst case scenario, we'll go and get another truck and drag the Royal BM. We're just completely bottomed out here. That did seem to help ever so slightly. Not a great deal though. I'd really like to get to that winch point across the road there if I can. It's not really what I'd like to do, but just keep wiggling back and forth until we get this trailer up here. What I might do is do a little cut here until we're over the hill. Okay, we are now a little bit closer to the top of the hill here. There we go. What I had to do is disconnect from the trailer and winch it up independent from the truck. That cost me so much fuel. So very much fuel. But it's okay, we're moving again. That was more of a challenge than I expected it to be. If I'm being completely honest, I did not expect that to pose me any issues at all when I was on my way here. But it's one of those things. Another nice tight corner here. I'm sure this will go no issues at all. As I rip the truck apart on the crash barrier. There's a fuel station here. That's exactly what we need. There we are. Getting stuck on the barriers is not in my list of to-dos today. This is an unwieldy trailer, I tell you. There we are. A little bit of brute force always wins, most of the time, occasionally. At least this corner's got a nice wide, almost lay-by at the side of it here. We're almost out of this first map area. It's taken almost 20 minutes to get to this point. You see just how huge this trailer actually is. Almost where we get that lovely cutscene. There we are. We'll just travel to Northport. Nice and easy, no hassles, there was no issues through any of that, and it's a fairly straight road from here. We'll straight away put it into all-wheel drive. This road is quite twisty and narrow, of course, with plenty of crash barriers for me to absolutely destroy my truck on. That trailer is taking the scenic route. As long as it keeps moving, I'm okay with whatever way it wants to go. We do have a river to cross. Which shouldn't pose us too much of an issue, I hope. Yeah, no issues at all. Trailer's a little bit lumpy on the exit there, but that's absolutely fine. The camera views are not the best with such a large trailer. There's another fuel station, but I don't think I need any more fuel, so I'll give that one a miss. That tree might not survive this trailer coming past it. That's a large rock to kick out of the way as well. So this is another one of the Blackbird contracts, ones I've been almost focusing on, if you will. And I would very much like to get them done. This is one of the main quests, if you will. Another one of these little lovely tight corners to navigate around. I have to go so far off the road to stop the trailer catching the barriers, and appear to be stuck. I can drag myself out of this hole I've found myself in. There we are. Even still, the trailer just catches on the exit as well. Once we get off the mountain, it's a lot more simple. We have a patch of mud to navigate, but other than that, it's fairly straightforward, fairly simple. Royal BM is struggling more than I thought it would. It's a very good truck, but it's not tuned up properly at all, and it's quite fragile as well. Trailer's having a fight with the crash barrier, which is fine. It can go right on ahead and do that. I could maybe avoid some of the larger rocks, but where's the fun in that? That's probably a bit too large of a rock to crash into though. Here we are. I'd say we're now off of the mountain. Like I said, we've got a bit of mud to navigate as we get through here, but other than that, everything's smooth sailing. Most of the road is tarred, in fact. Covered in ice, but still tarred. This is the patch of mud we have here, and this can be quite difficult to get through at times. As we slowly grind to a halt. But we are still moving, so while we're still moving, I'm gonna keep the foot planted. See if we can just force our way through. That is an enormous trailer. coming past the garage now. Not a place I show too much in the videos, but that is of course where we store all of our trucks. And more of these lovely crash barriers to navigate. Almost handbrake turned into that one. Another little twisty section here with some rocks, but nothing too bad at all. I'll just knock the trailer around. I believe this trailer is part of an oil rig that's getting deconstructed. Or built, one or the other. This is more or less the type of roads we have to our destination now. We're not too far from the destination at this point either. So how's your guys' week been? Hopefully it's been fantastic. I'm recording this on Monday, so I have no idea what my week's been like so far. But I'm sure it's going to be a good one. When this video comes out, I will actually be travelling, doing a little family trip. Which is awesome. We're going to the zoo. About a 4-hour drive away from where I live. Not my local zoo, I should point out. But a zoo I want to go to. So I'm pre-recording this weekend's videos early in the week just to free the weekend up to go and do that. So let me know in the comment section what you guys have been up to this week and what you have planned for this weekend, and how your weekend's gone so far. Almost at the port now. I just realised I didn't actually take this job. I do that quite often. I do most of a job and then realise I haven't actually accepted it yet. But that just shows that is actually something you can do if you know this game well enough. You can just go and do the jobs and line them all up. If you want to. I don't know if that serves really any purpose, but it's doable. That's not good. Oh dear. Okay, well that's going to make life a little bit difficult. Let me go and get another truck and see if we can winch this over. Okay. That was extraordinarily difficult. I ended up using the Taiga to literally drag the whole setup from over there, you can see the marks I've left in the ground, to over here, and yeah, that got it done. But I don't have a strong enough crane to properly recover vehicles. I can drag them around, as you can see, but recovering them, not so much. It's yeah, that's absolutely fine. That got that done, but that is all I have time for today, with quite an interesting way of finishing that mission there. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, you can of course subscribe, and as always you can head over to my Discord. There is a little announcement that I put up in the Discord on the day I'm recording this, which was of course Monday. So if you head over to Discord into the announcements page, you'll see a little surprise there that is just now entirely for the Discord members. So head over there and check that out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very kindly for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.